and NC State. It's the Big Ten and the ACC. And we are underway. Home whites for NC State, the darker
over the last couple of years, and NC State is built on speed, but so is USC. Both teams' transition defense will be tested.
1970s as that happened. And here is Jazzy Davidson, the #1 rated recruit in the country. It's terrific guard play, Debbie, for NC State with Zam and Zoe in particular. And the tip up and in from Kennedy Smith.
She's got a lot of accolades behind her name, and she's going to be tested here today against the Wolfpack.
Brooker takes the inbounds, really solid guard play, and then Trigger in the paint for NC State. The defense, the first time, all ACC first teamer and the most improved player in the league a year ago.
And their win over Tennessee.
There's your starting five for the Pack, including Camille Pierre, a 20-point scorer go, and the long rebound to Brooks, and now NC State with numbers. Zoe, the step through no. See, third in the preseason in the Big Ten. NC State second in the ACC. Off the window, no. A little bit.
I think there was a lot of jacking going on out there, like just pulling up and shooting and not having, you know, the balance or your feet under your shot.
One of the best players in the country. The inbounds they will score. Lindsay Gottlieb, when we spoke to her today at shoot-around, they are overall #1 recruit coming out of high school a year ago out of Clackamas, Oregon. On the drive, they attack.
If you don't, both teams are looking to go off the bounce and attack closeouts.
Jones, and they finally are able to rattle one in. Who spent her first 3 years at UCLA before transferring. There's an offensive putback for Camille Pierre. Shot Quigley with a nice box out. And here comes Zam Jones, and there's Pierre beating everybody down the floor. Timeout. Defense stripped away by Brooks. Zoe running with Quigley, and off the ball fake, Devin Quigley.
On both sides of the ball.
Jones, the left-hander at the line, knocks them both down. Their only seniors this year are there.
Had to fire.
Trigger is there trying to clean it up, pitches it out to Quigley, an open look. Got it. Then off the bench here in the first for State. Final minute, slashing to the rim and laying it up and in for USC is to Trigger. Here's Brooks at the free throw line. Down in the pregame for 2 hours. She just roamed around talking to everybody. Three ball is good. Okay. You cannot give her looks. Stars in the second largest market in the country. Probably back to the days of Cheryl Miller, Tina Thompson, Lisa Leslie. And they will score a bucket. Cooper McGee era.
They like to run that Iverson stuff over the top, and they don't really get anything. And that's the first three of her career.
Terrific three-point shooter now in the W, of course, and with the U.S. national team. Davidson gonna try it back-to-back. And
NC State getting 3 back in transition. They didn't even send anybody but Pierre to the offensive boards.
Davidson, the left-hander with the spin, can't knock it down. Uncharacteristic with a lot of turnovers here in the first half for NC State. And Jones will make them pay. They're in the striped shirts. The feed inside the Trigger goes to the right. Terrific. Now Trigger in the trail. Got it.
Both teams looked a little fatigued right.
Brooks somehow found Samuels underneath for the lay-in.
Good job by Floor playing alongside when Zoe Brooks is out there. So he's gone to his bench with Lunan and Quigley.
Yeah, Zam Jones has played 10 minutes.
And make a move. And coming off the ATO, that's the second time that Westmore has dialed up a play for her.
Nice slash to the bucket, Jones. So both sides down a starter on the perimeter. And one of them, and now choosing this year to get her 4th year of eligibility across town. Trigger thought about the three. Pierre down on the low block, muscles one up and in.
It's a good thing Pierre
to go. Here's Kennedy Smith, rattles one in. Just a former high school player of the year in the state Gottlieb has done a terrific job keeping a lot of the talent at home as Samuel swoops in to
See
score.
what happens when you...
Good back and forth for the Big Ten and the ACC. And Jones again. The youngster Lunan chooses to go on more flat and let Zoe go. Zoe goes. Zoe scores.
Sometimes you don't need a screen.
Off the bounce, and let's see if that's going to get Jazzy Davidson going.
She rejects the screen in the middle third.
And her push here in the second half. The #1 recruit in this year's class out of Clackamas, Oregon. Davidson looking for a screen. There she goes again, off the bounce.
You think Lindsay Gottlieb's...
Pierre tried to keep it in play and does. Samuel short corners it and gets it to go. They beat the shot clock. Davidson off the cross. Gets a foot in the paint again, and after a 1 for 10 first half, she's no go on the second chance. And here comes Kennedy Smith with her head up. Steps beautifully. Wow. Pierre with the face up and the skip pass to Trieger. Nails it for three. Who hustle back. Multiple missed layups here for USC, and the good ball fake from Quigley.
Really nice. The thing you'll notice too, Beth, is players don't have to tuck their jerseys in this year. It's new rule that
your jersey. As we see both sides abiding to that here today. Davidson 4 for 4 to start out the second half. State does. As Camille Pierre will step to the line to try and bump the lead.
They got to get the ball to her where she doesn't have to give up her position on the block.
And with that free,
the whole middle of the floor, you better have some help.
Help comes, but a foul is called. And NC. Jazzy hits on the first.
She's got a lot of confidence.
It's her first miss today from deep. Brooks takes that one herself and scores it. They're taking on all comers this year. These two coaches do not shy away from a tough schedule. They want the challenges in the regular season. They're going to get them.
And growing up right in front of our eyes right here in the second half.
Brooks off the hezzy and off the window. During that stretch with 5 and 6 seasons, including co-champs a year ago.
They've also won 3 ACC. Ally, Andrea Brimmer, and Belk, and the Hendricks group. The Duke's Mayo. I mean, you keep go on and on. There's just been so many incredible sponsors at a special event here.
Second chance points there. Next year will be a double header, and the year after that, it's UConn, South Carolina, as Trieger runs the floor. Zoe over the last 11 and a half minutes. Jones splits the defense and scores on the lay-in.
She's strong going to the basket. She's got some change of direction to her game, but she also is tremendous on a straight line drive.
Brooks will take advantage of that possession.
That's what I'm talking about, Beth. When she gets her head.
Quigley, and she'll just hang on to it to end the third quarter. It's with a flurry for NC State. There was Zoe Brooks, who had 9 in the third and looking for more, and she'll get it. Hangs and hits. And a free throw.
Got the assignment on Davidson right now.
Davidson will try for 3, and she'll hit it from deep.
Get caught underneath.
Pierre working on Dunn. The 2 veteran transfers going head-to-head. Kick out, Quigley, 3.
For NC State, because that takes one of their more experienced guards off the floor with 4 fouls.
So Zam will sit.
First quarter.
NC State has all 4 remaining and the possession arrow right now. USC in the bonus, and that's right for USC. That gives them another weapon.
They're trying to pick on Maddie Cox right here. Smith
kept the pivot foot and scores. Throughout this fourth quarter, they've been down by as many as 11, and before the shot from Davidson, a foul on the screen.
That's going to be on Karen.
And she departs as Brooks brings it across midcourt. Zoe attacking. And now time for Zam to create. Uses the screen to pull up short. For SC on the run. Jones to Davidson. Back to London for three. Got it. Critical situations for your ball handlers and your playmakers. Samuels will try for three. No. And Trieger had a handful.
You got to step in and make sure you get this rebound, assuming it's a miss.
Gerda gets one of two.
So they're sticking with their matchups and they're not putting
Davidson's got it, and she gets the layup with 8 seconds. It's Zam Jones. Now it's Brooks. Couple of dribbles off the bounce, blocked and taken away by Samuels. Or will it stay that way?
They're throwing the
They try and lob over the top, and it's picked off. And USC with a ferocious top 10 win in hostile territory here in Charlotte. Jazzy Davids and denies NC State back-to-back ranked wins to start the